So today we're going to be fitting the 4-way stretch carpet to the roof lining, head lining of the van. For those who don't know, this is the head lining out of my VW T5. It's been cut because I've already fitted a PopTop. If you didn't, or if you haven't seen that, I'll put the video for that in the description below or up above now. We're going to be doing this. This is quite an anticipated part of the build for myself. I've never done carpet on anything before like this, so I'm a little bit worried. I've got all the back to do, so I've decided to do this first as a kind of trial and error, out of the cold, out of the rain and in the house, so I can see how I get on, learn, experience a little bit of how these materials work. So now I've got the experience with using this, I feel confident to move on and also to tell you guys or give you guys a little bit of advice from my experiences. So less talking, more action, let's get into the video. Okay, so today we're going to be doing our headlining in the 4-way stretch carpet. First of all, excuse the mess in this room and excuse the echo inside the room that should be decorated, but I haven't done anything on it. We have the headlining removed, obviously. If you guys need to know how to do this or you want to see how the removal is done, I'll put a link above to the video where I'll remove this, or I'll put it in the links, the description box below. We have the carpet and we have this one tin of the spray glue. I bought this spray glue. High temperature, 120 degrees Celsius is the range it will go up to. I bought the spray glue and all the carpet I'm going to be using from AS Trim. Those guys over there are really great, really helpful. I've left their links in the description box below also. So if you're looking to get yourself some carpet, check those guys out. So I'm going to put you on the chair now and I'm going to try and film this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover the plastic sheet that the carpet came in. I'm going to cover it over half. I'm going to lie the carpet over it. I'm going to do half at a time, so I'm going to glue this half, work it from the highest point down, get that side done, then I'm going to put that plastic on so the spray glue doesn't go on that side, then I'll roll it over and do the repeat for the other side. So let's get started. So when you get to like the storage area hole, or the hole for the interior light, what you want to do is you want to carpet over it, obviously, and then push it through from underneath or from the top. Push it so the carpet comes down into the area that you want to work, so it almost domes inside, and then you cut straight along the center, and then probably about an inch from the ends go into the corners, leaving about 10 mil each corner, and that allows you to stretch the carpet into the corner and roll in. Look, see, like that, it gives the carpet direction, so you can take them either way and spread them out. So when done, because you cut it into the corners, you will have like a kind of diamond kind of shape. Now you can go along, cut the excess off so that you keep a nice consistent kind of 10 mil all the way around. You can't see it, but it's nice to do that, just so you know, have some pride and do a nice job. Okay, so this is the results, and honestly guys, I'm really happy. Obviously, as I've mentioned, I've never done this before, so I didn't want to give too much advice at first until I've at least experienced it or done it myself. One thing I will say is, sorry for the echo, that is one thing I will say, but a lot of people say don't buy the better carpet because it's a lot harder to work with, because it doesn't stretch and stuff as much as the cheap stuff. But no guys, buy the better stuff. This is the better carpet. This doesn't really go transparent or anything when you stretch it like the cheap stuff, and this is so easy to work with. Honestly, all I will say is take your time. I would probably say do this whole area and then work off it each side, rather than I did half of this, half of that. Because of that, I did end up having to cut it here, do a little join, but I feel I've done a really good job of that. And I've actually hidden it. I can't even see where it is myself now. Obviously, I've mentioned about cutting those and pushing them in. But honestly, guys, one thing you do want to do after you've done it all is on crevices or on lines like this, really push your finger, because it's the better stuff. Obviously, it doesn't stretch as easy, and it does go down like that. But really force your finger down into it and really make that body line, not body line, but make that line pop out, stand out, and turn it into a real professional, classy job. I mean, look at that. I'm really, really happy with the results. So that's the end of this one, guys. Just for your reference, I've used approximately half, maybe just a little bit more, of 1 can of spray adhesive. Obviously, as mentioned at the beginning, my headlining is cut down slightly, so you can expect to use a little bit more if you have got a full, complete sized headlining. When I applied this, first time ever working with this, compared to some of the other stuff I've used, it felt quite dry. I put it on, I was like, it doesn't feel very sticky. You have to put it on the panel you're going to work on, and also the carpet itself. Leave it a little while and then marry them together. I did find that it wasn't that tacky, and I was a little bit worried, because some of the other stuff I've used on the leather panels and the trim panels that you've seen in other videos, it was a lot wetter, if that makes sense. But actually, when I married the two together using this stuff, it actually grips phenomenal, and it's one of those, when you've got to start pulling it back off if you've made a mistake, you know that it definitely grips. But I'm over the moon, guys. It's all back together now, it's all done. I'm going to paint the storage area plastic, and I'm going to fit the light in, but obviously this will be the last thing that goes in now, because we're going to move on to the carpet in the back of the van. So that's an up and coming video, probably in a week's time, maybe, by the time I've done it and done a bit of editing, so bear with it, but it is coming. But yeah, I'm really happy. I think the results look phenomenal, and like I said before, I actually painted this headlining with the cherry blossom shoe polish, and it looked great. But because I bought the carpet and I've definitely bought too much, I decided to use it so that now the whole roof of the inside is done and it actually matches the PopTop really well. So I'm really happy with that. So as always, hit that subscribe button guys, hit that like button. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one. 96, 97, 98, no. Oh, I didn't realise you was here. What am I doing? I'm just training, you know, it's lockdown, got to compromise. Can you leave me to it?